Hi! As you can see, I now have 10 double stitches on each side and 10 stitches in the middle. We will now knit 3 full rounds before we knit the rest of the heel. The double stitches on this side are knitted like normal knit stitches. So just insert your needle and pull the yarn through. The last 2 stitches in the next 2 needles are normal knit stitches, so just continue knitting until you get back to the heel stitches. The first 2 stitches are the normal knit stitches. The double stitches on this side of the heel are knitted a bit differently. The first double stitch is knitted as before, but the rest of the double stitches are knitted through the back loops. Now that all of our stitches are normal knit stitches, we will knit another 2 rounds of knit stitches. After the 2 rounds, we will knit the first 2 stitches of our first heel needle, since they are just the stitches that we slipped in the beginning to avoid gaps. After that, I will knit 20 stitches. Since I have divided my heel stitches into 3 sections of 10 stitches, this means that I will knit until I get to the end of my second section. Now knit 1 more stitch and turn. Slip the first stitch as if to purl and make a double stitch. Then I will purl 10 stitches, which is the amount of stitches I have in my second section. Purl 1 extra stitch and turn again. Slip the first stitch as if to knit and make a double stitch. Now knit until you get to the last double stitch. Knit the double stitch and knit 1 more stitch before you turn. Make a double stitch and purl until you get to the last double stitch. The double stitches on this side are purled through the back loops. This looks very complicated in the beginning, but it gets easier after you've done it a few times. You basically insert the needle from left to right from the back and then pull the yarn through. Purl another stitch and turn. Make a double stitch and knit until you get to the last double stitch. So in the front rows, we make a double stitch and then knit until we get to the last double stitch. Knit the double stitch, knit 1 more stitch and turn. In the back rows, we make a double stitch, purl until we get to the last double stitch, and purl the double stitch through the back loops. Purl another stitch and turn. We will repeat that until we get to the end of our heel stitches. Keep in mind that the first two and the last two stitches are still the ones that we slipped on the needles in the beginning, so they are not part of the heel stitches. In the next video, I will show you how I knit the last 2 rows of the heel, and then we can start knitting the foot. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any suggestions or questions, you can leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching.